Yeah, I think this was obviously what you would consider a typical Big 12 game where points came rather hard to come by, and I thought the teams looked kind of tight in the first half. Both teams did. Neither team shot the ball very well, but it kind of boiled down to what I think a lot of the games in the league boil down to, which is just little things that make a difference. And, some of it's loose ball rebounds. I thought we gave up way too many of those. Not enough extra possessions for ourselves. And just, I think I've kind of said this before, but the third quarter has not been our best quarter, probably in every game we've played, but it was really a problem tonight. And I don't know what is the reason why we're not coming out of halftime very well, but you can't go a stretch of 4 or 5 minutes and not play defense in our league and against anybody that's any good. And we just didn't play a 40-minute game today, and TCU did. Credit to them. They were more solid for 40 minutes than we were, and that's who's going to win the majority of the games in this league.
Out of the players, what do you guys take from this loss as you guys go forward? What's going to be a really long conference schedule?
Just knowing that we have another game coming up, so we can't be down on ourselves for too long. We have another game on Monday against Iowa State, really good team. So we just have to move on and get better as a team and just focus on what we need to do to win the next game.
What did you see on that final possession? What happened?
I was supposed to go downhill, so it didn't work out, but
Yeah, you expected the defense to cause you guys some problems with turnovers and stuff like that. What did you think they did well against you guys?
I thought they played our tendencies really well. I think even though they switched defenses, I definitely think that even they knew what the strengths of each individual player was. I thought they did a really good job bodying our bigs, and we didn't handle it very well until really late game. And we didn't assert ourselves in the paint where we did have an advantage, but just had obviously we didn't play a whole quarter without them. But even when they were in there, I didn't think they were as assertive as they could be until maybe late in the game. But I thought that they just played the tendencies of our individual players, gave a lot of open looks to players and forced them to make some decisions, and we didn't shoot the ball very well. At some point you do have to make some open shots, but I also think that we weren't patient enough. In particular, second quarter we weren't patient, and that was the young kids. A lot of young kids in there, a lot of lineups that we don't anticipate really. But then when we got back in the third quarter, we were just way too lackadaisical. I have no answer for that performance in the third quarter. That it's just going to be just like that. I thought that we played a tough enough schedule that wouldn't seem, and I don't know that it did seem that much different. Maybe just the knowing that it's Big 12 play. I think everybody knows that it's important. It's more important, obviously, than non-conference play. But we just didn't shoot the ball very well at all. We had a lot of open shots, and I thought we did a better job in the second half making more than one pass so that we would have a situation where we could get some rebounds, and we did get some rebounds in the second half, but definitely didn't shoot the ball. But they didn't shoot it well either. This boiled down to intangibles. It really did. You look at the shooting percentages, neither one of us shot well at all. This boiled down to loose ball rebounds, and it boiled down really to the difference was in the third quarter. We scrapped in the second quarter. I was really proud of our team. We had lineups in there I've never played with, and at one point had 5 guards in the game, and that's about as much as you can ask for a team. But I'm really disappointed in how we played in the third quarter, and that's the reason why we lost, not the last play of the game.
What would you mentioned it. What did you think about that second quarter and having to rotate in so many guards, and Shea got some time and Audrey came up in? What did you think of the way you
I thought it was okay. I mean, I thought the defensively they scrapped and clawed. I thought they did a really admirable job. Offensively, we were scattered, and I mean, you would expect them to be. I mean, they're new to this, and so some of the shots they took were hurried and not in any kind of flow at all. But you can kind of live with that, knowing that they did their best in the moment that they were put in. Just really disappointed in how our group played in the third quarter. Just not acceptable at all.
Coach, you talked about the little things a few minutes ago. What are some of those things that you saw tonight that you'll really work on improving before Monday's game?
Well, we work on boxing out every day. So, I mean, I will continue to work on it, but I thought Michelle Berry really hurt us. She came from all over the floor, just had a higher motor than we had. We didn't have anybody that matched her effort all night long. I thought Lauren Hurd was really insistent on getting to the spots that she wanted to get to, and we weren't competitive enough to stop that, and that's what a lot of this boils down to. It's a competitive game, and you have to beat people to spots, and you have to have a desire to beat them to the ball, and we had a sense of urgency late in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter, but you can't go a 3/4 of a quarter without any kind of urgency at all. And it's just, again, it's unacceptable. Not for the way we've been playing. Just not acceptable.
Any other questions?
Thank you.